I think it speaks kind of to the culture that Coach Gasso has built, wouldn't you say? I mean, 5 championships and 9 like years of play, right? Is insane. That's I don't know how you call something a dynasty before it's over, but it's pretty close, I think. Could you speak to kind of the special sauce that she has and what she's bringing to the table that obviously no one else is, right?
Yeah. I could write a book on Coach.
I'll edit it. There we
Yeah.
go.
I every time I get a chance to talk about Coach Gasso, I wish I had a full hour to really just paint the full picture because she has an unbelievable gift. And most of what the public sees is a very stoic, somewhat cold, just very businesslike and goes about her job and is very professional, very buttoned up. She's tight to the chest with a lot of, the details of the team and her life, as she should be.
This
When
is
you're
the
on,
job.
yeah, when you're in that spotlight, everybody wants a piece of you. And she is a master at building a bubble and a family and an environment that is bulletproof, no matter what the headlines are, no matter what the media is asking. The analyst, I mean, like, I'm an analyst. I'm asking those questions now. I'm trying to penetrate that bubble to learn the who's who and the what's what. And she's a steel trap. She protects that team and that environment. I've always really respected that about her. But beyond what the world sees, which again is a very stoic, serious, she's fun, she's giggly, she's tender, she's extremely caring. And I consider myself extremely lucky to have her in my corner. There is nothing in my life, and I guarantee you any of my Sooner sisters would say the same thing. There's nothing in my life that I couldn't pick up the phone and just have an off the record conversation with her about. Like, I can think of some very tough chapters in my life, and if she wasn't the first, she was the second phone call I made. And that's how, and I think that beyond just her success on the field, she is committed to the success of the lives beyond the sport of each athlete she coaches. There's this saying, and you will hear her say it time and time again in interviews. We are a blue collar program that works our ass off for everything we have. But more than anything, every girl that walks into the program is just that. They're a little girl. They're 17 years old. They don't know up from down. They're trying to get their feet planted. But the second they exit that program, they are fearless. They are entering womanhood, and nothing should scare them. And that, I think, is the epitome of who she is as a coach, is that she's going to be really tough on you and she's going to grind you, but she's going to pull out the absolute best and you're going to be equipped for literally anything after life. And I think of all the alumni that I am still in touch with, most of us still deeply involved in the industry, deeply involved in sports, some of us coaching. I think about the Women's College World Series. You zoom out and look at the fingerprints that Coach Gasso has had on some of those coaches. Michelle Gascoigne is the and the pitching coach at Northwestern, who played in the Women's College World Series. Tim Walton, the head coach of the Florida Gators, played baseball at Oklahoma, won in '94. He was our fields crew guy. Him, OS, and Florida both came through the Sooner landscape. So her coaching tree is huge. Her impact is huge. And I have no doubt about it. ESPN needs to do an E60 on her because there's such a beautiful story to be told about her.